I wasn't worried at all for the D model. I think that's what got me in trouble, so I think a little nerves is good.
Let's go to work.
You can look at Flight Plan Go and it'll... Exactly what the airspeed indicator.
Oh, I hate when he does that.
Alrighty, so hello, welcome back to another episode of In-Wings Bonanza Pilot. We're doing it again. We're test flying an airplane. This one has been out of the air for about 3 years, give or take, maybe 4 years. So, you know the drill by now. I'm always a little bit frazzled. It's not a lack of focus, it's actually an extreme amount of focus that causes me to be pay less attention to you guys, as obviously I should. I pay more attention to the airplane as it's telling me what it's doing, how it's feeling, so you guys can come along for the ride. And again, we'll see how this goes. And try not to hit a tree this time. Although, look at those. Okay, we're coming up on the trees that I hit. Those are bushes at best. And all those used to be cut down. We literally cleared all of that. So this is straight up, I mean, whatever. Back in the day, that would not have been a problem. But sure, Ben hit a tree. Oh. Okay, so we pretty much have no wind today, which is nice. I'm not gonna have to land to the north, which is over those trees, like last time with the D-35. But I had my issues. I also was smart enough to let the wind calm down, and now it's gonna be a beautiful time to fly, and I shouldn't be fighting the weather while also fighting the airplane. So, that's all I really have to worry about. We got good oil pressure, good fuel pressure. Oil temperature has not started to come up yet. We got good fuel. Cylinder head temp is up. Our cowl flaps are open. So everything should be golden. Alrighty. Well, without further ado, Gumps, TF. Gas, left, on the left, undercarriage, down, locked, arrow, mixture, full rich, prop, high RPM, trim, set, flaps are set. Ailerons free and correct. Ailerons free and correct. Up, up. Elevators, correct. All right, guys. I think we're ready for this. Let's do it. All right, I'm looking for 2,600 RPMs on the roll, which I should get instantly. I should have good manifold pressure somewhere in the green there. We'll set this. I'm not worried about my DG necessarily, but we will set it just for kicks and giggles. I've got communication with the ground this time with the handheld, so there Dad will be nervously worrying about everything, trying to keep me alive. About 65 degrees maybe outside, 62. Nice cool morning, evening, so perfect time to do this. So I'm going right down the runway. If I have problems, I've got fields off to my left right off the bat. I will put it down there. Or if possible, I'll come right back down. This thing's gonna be airborne so stinking quick. It'll knock your socks off. It'll knock my socks off. It'll knock everybody's socks off. All right, no time like the present. I'm buckled in, everything's shut. We've got our RPM. We've got speed. Everything's looking good. Gears in transit. Flaps coming up. Gears in the up position. Flaps are in the up position. I've got fields with cows in them, should I need them. Oil pressure is good. Fuel pressure is good. Airplane is performing as an airplane should. And I like it already. I like it a lot. Alright, we're circling the runway. Pull back our power a little bit. And our prop. Holy cow, this thing just flies. It just climbs. It does not want to stop. That was 1,000 feet in what feels like way shorter than a minute. Wow. Okay, feels pretty good. Doesn't seem like it's pulling one way or another. Feels gravy. Our horn is set much too high per the usual. Like 21 inches. Oh, it's gonna be interesting. But I mean, the airplane feels good. Whoa! Yeah, buddy. Woo! Oh, James, you are going to love this airplane. I promise you of that. She is fun. I might not give it back.
He's gonna want you to buy that from James.
Stanley, what's your reply to that?
I wouldn't doubt it. He's really good at spending my money.
He is very good at spending all the other people's money.
I mean, that's the story of my life. No respect. I don't get no respect at all. You kidding?
All right. Pay attention, Ben. Pay attention. How are the systems here? Enough fun. Let's go to work. Our airspeed is indicating 140. We are at 1900 RPMs, 22 inches of manifold pressure. We have climbed a lot, so I'm going to try to stop doing that. Fuel pressure is beautiful. Oil pressure is beautiful. Oil temperatures coming up a little bit, looks like. Possibly, maybe. Cylinder head temp is reading about 350, 360, which is what you'd expect. He seems happy. Amp gauge is working. DG is working. It's not in knots, is it? No, okay, it's miles per hour. A lot of things to read on that gauge. Okay. Hey, look at that. This time I didn't freak out about the horn because it wasn't nearly as obnoxious as the last time. Okay, let's try a stall.
Sure, his commentary is listening to, okay, now we're putting it through the stall. I lowered the gear. Get this thing back on the ground, let my dad check for oil leaks.
That sounds about right.
In my life, no respect.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to listen to that horn. That's the good thing. All right, we are coordinated. See where the brake is. This is the clean stall. Buffeting at 70 and a nice smooth stall at 70. Let's try that again. Keeping her nice and coordinated. Oh, it's about 65. Whoop-de-doo. Get our gear down. Gear is down. Let's get our flaps down. Let's see how she stalls. Trim her up a little bit. There's 72. $65.
Oh, I hate when he does that.
Well, that was a little more exciting. Let's do that again. All right, let's try a little more stable here. Keep it nice and coordinated. She's a little sporty on the dirty stall. It's saying about 65, which seems high, but at least we know, so we'll come in at 80. And that's about all I need to worry about right now. It's running good, flying good. Get her back on the ground, see if we can adjust that throttle lever. All right, gear is down. Trim wheel feels kind of stiff. Got down light, aero, mixture's full rich, prop is in, higher PM, fuel is on the left. We got plenty of fuel. We got brakes. Little slip-de-doo here. Not too shabby. Flaps up one finger.
Did very well. It's a lot easier when it's not super windy. The throttle horn's at 21 inches, but that one is not nearly as offensive to the ears as that D
You
model
didn't have to
one.
rip the whole dash apart this time.
I just ran at 22 inches. Seems like, I don't know if I believe that airspeed indicator. It was saying I stalled dirty at 65. There's just no way. With how light this thing is, no way that's 65. That would be
Looked
the...
like you couldn't hardly get it this summer.
So I don't know if it's just not reading airspeed right.
Well, what were you coming in here at?
80?
You didn't float hardly any.
No.
Probably right.
Well, what if I'm saying maybe the airspeed indicator is reading fast? Maybe? Wait, would that be right? Faster than it's actually going? So 65 may actually be 55 or 45.
They don't start at 45, so just, you need to get that out of your head. You need to look
Dad,
at the
I
book.
literally have video evidence of it stalling at 45. Me and Stanley in the airplane. Don't be ridiculous.
That's with an airspeed indicator. That airspeed indicator is
You can look at
messed
Flight
up.
Plan Go and it'll match exactly. I'm sure no matter which direction I go with the wind, it always magically reads exactly
Where
what the
are you?
airspeed
All
indicator.
right.